Y'all, breakfast is ready. You come and get it.
Come and get it. The bloody
We're
nose.
going to talk about drainage for the next 45 minutes. In fact, this is going to be an extended episode on phlegm, or as our daughter would say, really.
Really?
Butt. There's a big old butt come.
I have a love-hate relationship with the elf on the shelf.
I mean, why are you offended by that?
Because I've seen blue eyes, and that's not the color of my eyes. I'm calling BS on that. I do not like them here. I do not like them there. I do not like them anywhere.
All right, we'll put that one on the shelf.
Yeah.
For the time. And how long did it take Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Tweedledummer to do it?
Oh my gosh.
We've got 90 years of experience between the two of us.
No, it's actually a little higher. It was like, it's actually closer to 100. Exterior illumination.
For that moment in the 80s, some people didn't think so.
I watched it on the boob tube.
Bora Bora, sexy, sexy.
Sexy, sexy. Ciao, ciao.
See ya.
Welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis Podcast. I'm Megan.
And I'm Shaen. We're here to talk about the wild ride of raising kids, growing careers, and keeping life together in the middle of all the chaos.
So buckle up, because we're all in this crazy journey together.
I have a tickle in my throat.
That was a classic start. We'll cut out the cough there, but tis the season for everybody in Dallas to be sick.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, over the last couple of days, you're looking way better. Your eyes look a little brighter. You don't look like you're just walking pneumonia. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you've had has wiped you out.
Yeah, it's taking energy, but I haven't felt really bad. I just haven't had much energy.
Yeah,
Other than the one day, I had a kind of tough sinus day.
Yeah.
Drainage and whatnot.
Yeah, the bloody nose.
We're going to talk about drainage for the next 45 minutes. In fact, this is going to be an extended episode on phlegm. It's so nasty.
Gross. Well, the drainage issue wasn't phlegm. It was blood.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
if there's any doctors watching.
I had a world record bloody nose.
Yeah. Is your nose supposed to bleed for 2 hours? Just, can we go out and be like, no, it's not.
I've never had. I heard you talking to your colleague on a call, and you're like, "Oh, my husband's nose has been running for like an hour and a half," and you're like, "Well, he has a history of bloody noses." I'm like, "Do I really?"
Well, no, it doesn't bleed that long, but when it's dry or
if you go to Colorado, everybody gets it in Colorado because it's just so dry.
I have only had maybe one bloody nose where the blood actually drips out in my whole life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get them. So when that's my context, you getting a bloody nose
I see that.
a couple times a year.
Yeah.
But this was excessive.
Yeah, this was excessive.
And I'm like, I'm worried you're gonna pass out. Like, you shouldn't be losing this much blood.
It was one of those things. We did just dive right into that. It was one of those things where I was like, maybe I should be conscious of the fact that, I'm not lightheaded right now, just because there wasn't I wasn't losing a lot of blood, but it just wasn't stopping, and it was gushing.
It was gushing.
So the second I would take something out of the nose, it would just be like,
And so it was a little unnerving.
Yeah. That aside, everybody else is sick here too.
Yeah. In fact,
all the schools, yeah.
I mean, a kid on the soccer team, we can't carpool this week because she's like, I don't want your kid around. We should separate our kids. They're traveling this weekend. Totally get it.
And our kids been hacking this whole last 2 weeks too. Most of our kids are pretty sick, right? They're not pretty sick, but they're fighting. Everybody's fighting something. It's not one of those ones where you're like, I'm just so sick. Yeah. But just fighting it. So it's just that fall junk. Nobody likes it.
No. And it hit us, and it's hitting the schools really hard.
Yeah, you kind of missed it though a little bit. You had a day of maybe of it. Yeah.
Knock on wood.
You've been pretty healthy.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. Not many. I mean, generally speaking,
it's an inside
common
joke.
Colds. Yeah, inside joke. People love this.
Yeah.
Common colds don't usually get me down. Never really have.
Yeah.
All
right. Well,
I was the kid that got perfect attendance most years in my, kinder through 9th grade or 12th grade.
Yeah, I never missed school for being sick ever. I tried it maybe once or twice, and the parents are like, "You're going to school." Yeah. They're soft now. If you let your kids stay home now, you're soft. Kids, I guess minus the COVID years when you can kill someone.
Yeah. No, I think those are better.
Okay.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah.
'Tis the season, though, as you said.
'Tis the season, and you know what else? It's getting 'tis the season for
What?
holidays.
Oh, that's the season I was talking about.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about the cold and flu season.
But it tis the season for that, but that was my transition to tis the season for other things as well. Which I just want to be, you just made sure nobody missed it.
There is no
Questioning, it's the holiday time.
Yeah, it is.
The most wonderful time of the year. We've said it before, but now we're almost at Thanksgiving now.
Yes.
1 week out from when this airs.
Yes, yes. Which is crazy how fast it got here.
Yeah.
And it's a late Thanksgiving this year.
It is late, yeah.
I just don't know where the past 11 months have gone.
It's that whole thought about how time just passes quicker as you get older.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting, though, our son brought home some science behind that, or maybe I read it.
Yeah, one of our sons brought home some science. I'm trying to remember which one now.
I think maybe I read it and he read it at the same time, and it was similar things.
Yeah.
But the theory behind it is that time is going faster now because our brains aren't learning as much. So the thought is, when you're younger, you're experiencing so many new things. That's why sights are new, sounds are new, smells are new. Like smells are what most, I remember. That takes me back to being a kid. Like I can smell the grass, fresh cut grass, wet dirt. Things of a kid. The smell of water coming out of a hose.
Oh my
It's back when I could smell. I can't smell anything now. But that's just one of those senses that your brain's learning the world and these new experiences. And because of that, time is stretched because you're putting all these timestamps on learning this and learning this and learning that. And as you get older, the brain's not learning as much. Right? And so you're not putting all those timestamps. Now, I'm definitely paraphrasing this. You might need to go back and read the actual article because there could be a chance I'm warping it.
No, you're explaining it exactly how I understood it, and ironically how like our 11-year-old was explaining it to us.
Okay. So probably ironically exactly how I explained it to him, and then he explained it back. But that's
possibly.
Okay.
Well, he used it as like, hey, mom. So, when you're younger, a lot of the way time slows down is because you have really big moments. Is how he explained it, and he's like, so we should probably go to more water parks and Six Flags and take more vacations.
They're experiences, though.
Yeah.
It's experiences that your brain is just mapping out.
Yeah.
How this world is, how this world works. And I think that's one reason, like when we go on vacation now too, I like to go to new places.
Mm-hmm.
It's like why I like to watch new movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to map new things that I don't already know, that my brain's not already experienced.
Yeah.
And that's something, even in our house, we're talking about like next year's vacation. We're like,
Oh, yeah.
do we go back to somewhere that was already awesome? Or do we try to find somewhere new that's might be just as awesome? Who knows?
Right. We're kind of on the fence on that one, too. Like, I like to go to new places, too. Sorry, cut back after both of us had a bit of a coughing fit. Okay, we coughed at the same time.
Or as our daughter would say, really?
Really?
That's our new thing right now. Really?
Which is...
It's hilarious.
So funny.
Yeah.
Oh, just when you least expect it. She also goes, who? Who?
Yeah.
Asked. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
thwarted again.
That's right.
Anyway.
You like new experiences too.
I like new experiences too.
But there's a big old but coming.
No, there's times though when it's like, not so much for vacations. I'm usually game for whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is it going to fit into the schedule? How is it going to fit into the budget?
Yeah.
Obviously. But you bring up a good point because we were talking about like shows and movies and stuff. And there are times when I'm like, absolutely, I want something new. Like, I don't want to watch something we've already seen. But there are times when I'm like, no, I think I just kind of want to rewatch something else, that we've seen before. There really is like a difference in my, I don't know if it's mood or mental state or whatever. And there's actually studies that show that watching things multiple times lowers anxiety levels. And so I don't know if that has to do with like...
It has everything to do with it for you.
I'm kind of stressed right now, so I'd really like to just watch Ted Lasso. It's a feel-good show. I know it's going to happen,
Yeah, I see the logic behind that. It is interesting though. If I'm not gonna watch something new, I'd rather watch something that's not new. Sports, for instance. Like I can watch sports and not pay attention to it.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
All the time. Yeah.
But I don't really want to watch. Like, I don't know. I would never be like, you know what? I've seen Ted Lasso in the last 2 or 3 years. I want to watch it again. Now, I might watch the Seinfeld or Sopranos or something that we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
I might rewatch that. Game of Thrones we're talking about.
Yeah.
I might rewatch that because it's kind of lost. I've kind of lost those.
Yeah.
I don't know it verbatim anymore.
Yeah.
Verbatim's not the right word.
Right. It's not as fresh in your mind.
Anyway, either way. Yeah, so we're just trying to figure that kind of stuff out right now, I guess. But 'tis the season, and remembering things, right? Like, I mean, the holidays were super special times as kids.
Yeah.
And now all of our children know the whole Santa thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, as you go all the way back to Thanksgiving, you know, that's kind of what starts that whole season.
Yeah.
Right? It's just a special season. But it still stays so special. But I feel like as a parent, you almost have to work for that a little bit more, right?
A little bit.
To keep it special for the kids and for yourself.
And for yourself, yeah. I think so. The one benefit, though, is that there is less, like, stress. when, you know, the curtain has been pulled back and children know.
Oh, yeah. The big one, it does stress me a little bit, I guess, but not that. The big one, though, is the elf on the shelf.
The elf on the shelf. I have a love-hate relationship with the elf on the shelf. Great idea. Whoever did it, like, so cute, so creative. It is so flippin' over the top nowadays.
Yeah.
And it was so stressful. And I'd wake up in the middle of the night and be like, we forgot to move Elfie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because we go on a ski trip right before Christmas every time, and Elfie would magically be there, so we always had to sneak him out of the house. Yeah. We lost an Elfie one time. There was a midnight run to Walmart I know you made one time.
And they only...
I remember...
I got the last...
And it was because I was looking online. I'm like, where in the store are they? And I'm like... Yeah. In cap C17. You've got to get to C17. Yep. It says there's one left or whatever it was. And you got there and it was there.
And it was there. It was the only one left.
Because you were in the Christmas area and there's none in the Christmas area.
No. I looked in toys, I looked in Christmas, I looked everywhere, which I'm not going to go in. I mean, we could have a whole I'm peeved episode on how I feel about Walmart. I do not like Walmart. I do not like I could do a whole like cat in a hat, or not cat in a hat, but like a green eggs and ham. Like, yep. I do not like them here. I do not like them there. I do not like them anywhere. Anyway, so I finally find that end cap. Mm-hmm. And they are all Hispanic elf on the shelf. And I was like, our previous elf on the shelf.
Oh, because it had to be the same one.
It had to be the same
you
one.
Have gotten a tan.
I needed a blue-eyed.
Or we would have said to me, like, just got back from Cancun overnight.
Like, oh my gosh, but the sun doesn't change the color of your eyes. And I was like, I need a blue-eyed elf on the shelf.
And that Feliz Navidad sombrero.
I know. And I was like, I have to get the same one.
Yeah.
I literally got the last one that matched our previous.
The peach
blue-eyed Elfie.
Because we're all blue-eyed in this family.
Yeah, or at least
You claim you're green-eyed.
I am.
They're so blue.
They're so not. I'm going to stand next to someone with blue eyes, and then you'll see my eyes are green.
Does my mom have blue or green eyes?
Green eyes.
Okay, let's stand next to her, and we'll see who's more
There's
blue.
There's a million different colors, like, within there.
Yeah. You know how I always joke that I have greenish brown eyes?
Yeah, you do.
It's very similar that you think you have greenish blue eyes. It's like, you're more blue. I mean, why are you offended by that?
So, because I've seen blue eyes, and that's not the color of my eyes. Yeah. Because you can also have brown-green eyes. So, like, our daughter has green eyes, but they're very, like, not at all the same color as mine. Or, like, they're on the brown spectrum, but you can also have, like, your mom's, which are very, like, aqua-colored. You know, there's a lot of different colors in there.
All right, we'll put that one on the shelf with the elf for the time
being. Put my eyes on the shelf.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway.
But Thanksgiving is always that opening door to the real holidays.
It is, yep.
You know, I mean, I guess even before Thanksgiving, right? Like, people got to put up decoration. Mm-hmm. Now, did your family decorate for fall?
Yes, my mom did.
You decorated?
Oh, there were pumpkins, there's gourds, there's yeah, colored leaves and
Yeah.
the colored. We called it Indian corn. I don't know if.
Oh yeah, Indian corn.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah,
like the
it's
really pretty.
Probably not PC anymore.
It's probably not, but
Native American.
Native American corn.
Yeah.
And it's the really pretty colorful ones. Yeah. So my mom did that, and then there was no decorating for Christmas until after Thanksgiving.
Which
Whereas
is a fair rule.
it's a
that I
fair
agree
rule.
with.
Although now I feel like over the last couple of years, just due to schedules and stuff, there have been times when maybe last year was the first year when some of the Christmas stuff came out before Thanksgiving.
We did because of the schedule. We had to do some of it.
We're like, this is sweet. It's already done. It was
Yeah.
so good. It felt amazing.
You should talk to our oldest, see if you can get started on that this weekend when we're gone.
Oh, there is no way he's going to let us pull out the Christmas stuff without him here.
They love it. They love it.
Oh, yeah. We play Christmas music in the house.
But
We're drinking eggnog.
It was so, yeah. It is fun when you have time to do it and everybody's ready in the mood and I guess not fighting. I mean, we always laugh. Our kids getting together and other things, it's like the Three Stooges.
Yes. How long did it... So we did get the outside decorated over the last 2 weekends. It's been
We got all the
nice.
lights up on the
Got
house
all the lights.
and the lawn and the trees.
Yes. And you and our youngest did, I think, 6 trees.
Yeah, you had to go pick up the other 2.
Yeah.
And that took you like, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
It wasn't much. You had to get meat so you get 25 minutes maybe.
Yep.
And we're like, that's fine, we'll get started on the trees. So the youngest and I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees out front.
Uh-huh.
Lights all spiraled all the way up. And it doesn't sound that hard. It wasn't that hard.
No.
And so the other ones came back, and I think they were surprised that we had one left. There's only one tree left to do. And all 3 kids were like, we're going to do it. We'll do it. And how long did it take Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Tweedledummer to do it?
Oh my gosh. An hour?
Yeah, it took us 25 minutes to do 7, and it took them like an hour
Yeah.
to Three Stooges their way. Yeah.
I mean, you and I were on to totally different things, and you're like, are they still doing it? I'm like, uh-huh. They're not done yet. Like, they're still up on a ladder. Like, this was insanity.
Yeah, so hopefully other kids are like that too, but I was like, wow, yeah.
I was like, this is what you get when you empower your kids to do something. Like, it won't be done as fast as you can do it. For sure.
Yeah, I like how you say that. Say it that way. We empowered them to do something, and they're learning how to negotiation skills and leadership skills and
And ladder skills and...
ladder skills.
I don't know. It was, yeah. And then we did another, 4 or 5?
Yeah, 4 or 5 in the backyard.
Again, in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, which included picking out which trees we were going to do it on. Yeah.
But we've got 90 years of experience between the two of us.
It's true. We've been wrapping trees.
That's the first time I've ever put those 2 numbers together. That's not an exact number either, but.
No, it's actually
Wow,
a little
that's
higher.
higher than that, yeah,
It was
yeah.
like, it's actually closer to 100.
Did you guys put up Christmas lights before Thanksgiving though, because it's so cold in Minnesota?
No.
You did that
Even-
after.
Yeah.
So is that like Christmas Vacation where he's outside in the cold, like freezing,
Just
out in
my
the
dad.
cold?
Yeah. Just my dad. Yeah. I don't think we ever helped. I also...
Did he have quite the sprawling, or is it pretty the basic gutters and?
Gutters. Like, I don't even recall my family putting up exterior illumination like for most of my childhood years.
Exterior illumination. So most years you didn't even have that up.
I'm gonna have to go back to my family and ask. I don't remember. I thought I remember. I was in like junior high when they started putting lights on the outside. I thought. I might have that wrong, and then I feel bad. Like,
That is not something our kids would forget. They love
No.
the outdoor lights.
they love it. I
Yeah.
do too.
Yeah, and we do a pretty good job on them. It's not over the top, but I think it's pretty good.
I think we do a great job. How about you? Did you guys put it up after or before?
Man, we did. I helped in my later years. But I don't think we did anything crazy.
Okay.
Gutters, maybe some windows. I don't remember if the windows were on the outside or the inside.
Yeah.
But really just the front gutters, kind of, is
Yeah.
all I can recall. But on Christmas Eve, we put out those, what are those lanterns?
Luminaria.
Luminaries,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Luminaria? We put those out. And that was something, it was the real ones too. So it was a paper bag with sand in it and a
Yep.
candle in it. And we put that out, and then we go to church, and we go to Ellie's house for that that Christmas Eve party, which we can get into on another podcast. But That was always very special. But we didn't get into that till November. So you guys, the only thing I remember in my house maybe is we put out some like fall placemats.
Yeah.
We definitely had the
Sure we
Native
had those,
American corn.
Obviously.
We might have had like one little, we might have had a couple little things that were, I don't remember a lot of decorations, but I know we had some. I don't remember a lot though.
Yeah.
For Christmas, we definitely pulled out, but not for fall and for Thanksgiving, there wasn't much.
Yeah. We had, oh my goodness, and my mom put these, I don't know if it was on like some of the windows, she would tape them up. In, kindergarten or whatever, we made these pilgrims out of construction paper or whatever, and I think those came out every year.
Your mom does do that. She incorporates your things that the kids made at school.
Oh, yeah.
Like holiday decorations. She incorporates that and pulls it out every year.
Which, okay, have we talked about the Mary and Joseph and Jesus?
Oh, yes, we shouldn't talk about them on this episode, on this podcast.
I think we need to post a picture of these.
Let's talk about that when we get to the Christmas decoration one. But
yeah.
They're definitely, I wouldn't say they're number one in my book, but maybe number two.
Like, they have to go on America's Funniest Home Videos somewhere. Like,
you did not get my reference at all, but okay.
I got it. I'm
wow.
putting this back in my head now.
Yeah.
They're
all right.
They're probably number two in my book as well.
Yeah. Not number one, but.
Probably solidly at number two.
So traditions, Thanksgiving traditions.
We always had everyone at our house. Thanksgiving was the Thanksgiving at our house growing up. And it was like a come one, come all. If you don't have a place to go.
Aunts and uncles, cousins, just friends.
Friends. We didn't usually have aunts and uncles. Well, we had the honorary aunts and uncles, right? The ones that you call,
So this
Aunt
was
Nancy
not a
and
family
Uncle
one, though. It was just locals, basically.
Yeah,
Way local.
locals. And my grandparents. My grandparents were always with us.
Okay.
Yeah. And
which is still how it was till this day.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
It's still that way. That group is still getting together every Thanksgiving. So, but that was always ours. And I remember some years, and then we'd have people come over. Whoa, it's all coming back to me. So we'd kind of have the same core group usually for dinner. And again, every now and again, you'd get a family who couldn't travel because of snow or whatever. And they were always welcome. Mm-hmm. But then we always had dessert. And so then we'd get a bigger group. So my mom's cousins came for dessert, and we would play Trivial Pursuit, and that was always so fun. Like, I remember all the adults. I was too young to play it, but oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I just remember like sitting in the room with everyone and laughing, eating, drinking coffee and eating pie and stuff.
Yeah,
playing Trivial Pursuit. It was fun.
Yeah, I think life back then was easier to simple things like that, simple pleasures, right? I mean, that was very similar to what we did. We would go to my grandparents' house most Thanksgivings, I think. In Colorado Springs, and all the family would come there primarily, and that was a big group. That's 30 people probably. Yeah. So it was a big group. We'd be there all day. We'd have the turkey. We'd have all the pies that everybody made. But yeah, very similar to you. At night, we would play. They'd watch the boys would have the football game on.
Obviously, that was on all day. Yeah.
But when it got later, I mean, these would be like all night, not all nighters, but very late. Because the adults would stay up playing games, board games, all night long. It was a big marble, this huge board that was like just marbles all over the place.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that was, what that game was.
Yeah.
But they might play 10,000 or something like that. But it was always that one where everybody would sit around. They had all their, I could just remember my grandpa just roaring on that, swearing people are cheating.
He did not like to lose.
Yeah, Papa the pastor.
Yeah.
He did not like to lose, but that was similar because it's not like there was 5,000 TV channels to watch whatever movie you wanted to. There weren't even VHSs almost, for some of that time.
Yeah.
So it was just spending time with family. Nobody had a cell phone. It was, those are kind of more simple days for that, and that was fun. But that was really same thing though. Turkey and stuffing.
Yeah.
And deviled eggs with pickles in it though.
That is definitely a night tradition.
At least you guys had deviled eggs.
No, we didn't.
You guys never had deviled eggs either? No. So I
No.
introduced your family not only to...
Oh, no. We had deviled eggs, just not on Thanksgiving.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, deviled eggs are any big holiday dish for me growing up. I know you guys aren't that way, I guess.
Yeah, no. We had deviled eggs. Like, my mom would make deviled eggs.
She makes them now at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because of you. Like,
Well, because you made them, I think. Like, oh.
Yeah, no, she started doing it because I was like, oh, Shaen, part of his tradition was always to have deviled eggs with pickles. And so she always got, extra eggs. And so I made deviled eggs then when we would be there. So
Yeah. And then my pickled deviled eggs disappeared before the other ones.
sometimes.
Put that one on the shelf, too.
No, yeah, we never had deviled eggs at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That was more of like, definitely at like Easter time. That was part of the meal. Because
Any big holiday meal, we'd pull them out.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Just like
I wonder if that's more of a Southern thing.
No idea. Could be.
I don't know. I have no idea. Just because it wasn't part of mine doesn't mean that it was
Could
regional.
be.
I feel like deviled eggs, I don't know.
For one of those, they'd make okra, fried okra. And that's
See,
definitely Southern.
That's definitely Southern.
That's something else I introduced you to.
Yeah, I had never had fried okra.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, I had never had that. But I bet you've never had lefse. So like I do think there are some like more regional things.
Lefse?
Yeah.
No. Never even heard of it.
For like in Minnesota, it's a really big thing. So is pickle herring, but why would we talk about that? Lefse is delicious. Think of it like a crepe, and you put butter and cinnamon and sugar on it. It's delicious.
Oh, I've had those. It's not called a lefse.
No.
It's called a butter and cinnamon crepe. Or a crepe with butter and cinnamon. Really a crepe with cinnamon, because all crepes get butter.
Yeah.
So, but we'll call it a lefse.
It's a little different, but okay. It's totally. I don't know how to make it, like because I'm not Scandinavian, but grew up in a Scandinavian area.
Yeah.
Like I was not, that was not a dish that was passed down. Like krumkaka, like was another one up there.
Sounds good.
Oh, it was really good. Think of like funnel cake, only a little bit smaller and crispier. It's really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the sound of that. Actually.
Yeah, it was really good. I'm like, yeah, there are a couple of really good Scandinavian things.
Yeah.
So.
Now, did you guys, since you were so up north, did you guys cheer for the Lions then, or were you guys Cowboy fans? Because usually it was just the Lions and the Cowboys that would play.
Yeah, they would usually, because we probably more the Lions, but no, I mean.
Yeah.
I never really rooted against the Cowboys.
Yeah, America's team.
It's America's team. We never really rooted against them because they don't usually play each other. They usually played other teams, right? You have the Lions game and then you have the Cowboys game, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean it that way. I said it that way, though.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean, we'd watch both.
Yeah, right.
I probably usually watched more of the Cowboys game because that usually came after the Lions game, and I was usually helping cook.
Gotcha.
During the Lions game.
Gotcha. My whole family's obviously from Texas, so.
That one, was the meal planned around the Cowboys game?
No. I mean, they built that house. So my grandparents built that house. Gosh, I don't remember when I was pretty young. It felt like a huge house to me then. Probably is a big house. But it had an open floor plan, right? Early.
Yeah.
So I mean, like when I was like 8, 9 years old, maybe they built that house. And it had an open floor plan. You had never been in that house, had you? Oh, that's too bad. That was a special house. It was a cool house. But everybody was in there, so I mean, like, it was open floor plan, like I said.
Yeah.
It was kitchen, dining, and then family room for the most part. And so everybody just got to hang. So they didn't have to plan around anything because everybody was there. It wasn't like a galley that you would find in a lot of houses during that time frame.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, that's fun.
Like the house I grew up in, TV was on a whole nother level.
Right.
Actually.
Yeah.
Down the stairs and around the corner. So good luck.
Yeah. Have fun cooking.
We had that little TV then. We had little foot by foot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we had little ones. Some people would start mounting those underneath the cabinets. Those real little ones.
Real little ones. We had a real little one.
Like a 5-inch screen.
Yeah. It was so tiny.
Was it black and white?
Yeah.
Or was it color? There's no way it was color.
I don't think it was color. I don't think so.
That's funny.
I don't know. Like, it took up so much space, but yeah, your screen was like that big.
Yeah, it was huge. The rest of it was huge. It was like a VCR.
Yeah, it was.
That little screen. That's funny.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But no, because we didn't have, our kitchen was separated from where everyone was watching TV.
Yeah.
Now you could still hear everyone. But yeah, you weren't watching it.
Yeah. No, I just remember all the aunts and uncles and my mom and everybody just having a fun time. I don't remember any like fights or anything like that. You know, on the nice ones, we go out and play lawn darts because that was still legal. I mean, you know, it was great. And the kids, there's huge upstairs where the pool table was. Downstairs was a full basement that we just mess around in. I mean, kids just had full run there too. And like they never, I'm sure Grandma yelled at us. I'm sure she did. You know, but there was an intercom system in it too. So it was always, y'all come down now. You know, y'all come and get it.
Come and get it.
I always remember waking up to her whenever we'd spend the night there. I'd be in the basement and she'd be on the intercom. You know, because we'd make that little noise before it came on. Yeah. Y'all, breakfast is ready. You come and get it.
That is such a Texan
You
thing.
could just smell the eggs and bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Of course it was eggs and bacon, too.
But I remember those are always fun times with the cousins, like, you know, messing around and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I think the key may have been, because our kids love this about going to my parents for Thanksgiving, because I'd say probably, at least 50% of the Thanksgivings that we've had since we've had kids have been with my parents.
Yeah.
Like, they love the basement. They don't have those here in Texas. And the basement, like, is key to childhood fun.
Yeah.
And it's a room, like, it's multiple rooms where, like, anything goes.
It is. It was at my house. It was at your house.
Yeah. You can be tossing balls. You're playing in hockey down there. I mean, like.
Yeah.
And also, I will say, as my parents are now grandparents, they have way, way more leniency on grandkids than they ever did us. Like, how many things have our kids broken in, like, the main playroom down there as they're, like, throwing balls and whatever? Pretty sure there's been maps broken. There's been glass shattered.
I don't know that our kids have broken anything, but I know things have been broken.
Things have been broken. So it's a culmination of cousin
I'm not
playfulness.
going to point any fingers to that one kid that's breaking everything. But
it's cousin playfulness that have resulted in multiple
pretty
things.
sure it's not ours. Because ours have ratted them out. Oh.
To us. But yeah, if we had done that, like, I mean, if we were breaking stuff, we would have been in trouble.
Get this, my grandma had upstairs in that pool table. Actually, that used to be our pool table that we had when I was in the first house I remember being in.
Oh, really?
3 years old to like 5.
Yeah.
We had a pool table there. We moved to Arizona. Couldn't take it. It was too big. It was like this was like when they made furniture real. We've got a pool table here. And if you if you had one on it, you'd put that on our pool table and it'd just like crush it with smoke coming out. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It was nice. So
the slate, because it was made of like slate, I think.
I don't know about that, but
rock.
it was just heavy wood.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy wood. Like none of this fake stuff, none of this like glued stuff. It was made out of like a single redwood tree. You know what I mean? It was huge. Anyways, it was so big, we gave it to our grandparents. That was upstairs.
Yeah.
In their game room upstairs. But up in that game room, where there's a piano up there, the piano that we had, the black one for a long time, was up in that room too. But right next to the piano, on that wall, I don't know if anybody remembers this, I definitely do, was a workout, exercise equipment. And it was the shaker. So you stood on this thing, you put the belt around you, right? It's this belt that's like 6 inches thick. It goes all the way around you, kind of lean back into it. And you turn the thing on, and it's like, and it just shakes you.
And it jiggles your fat.
It jiggles your fat. It shakes you into shape.
I'm calling BS on that.
I would always get in that thing. It was so funny. I've got to find if that thing is still online because they had one of those. I'm like, are you kidding me? Even as a kid, I knew that was junk.
You're like, even as a kid, that thing is not getting you into shape.
Yeah, that sounds like my grandmother, doesn't it?
He does sound a little Avanellish.
I'm going to go get my workout in. She's just sitting there.
You were literally not moving.
Well, she's,
The machine is just...
If she drank, then I can make sure there's a martini, in high heels. Working out so hard.
I am pretty sure that you physically need to move your body in order to get it in shape.
Yeah, well, for that moment in the 80s, some people didn't think so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Susie Ann Summers wasn't the one that sold that, was she?
No, that was the Thigh Master.
The Thigh Master.
That might have made it up to that room, too, at some point. But
Actually, there's probably like legit science that it did strengthen your thighs.
it required physical
It required physical effort.
which is
resistance
is one of those things you need to have. Yeah. Did your parent? What are some of the things your grandparents had? Do they have anything that's just like so old? It's like, how did they even have that?
Well, certainly not exercise equipment. Oh, do you remember the TV that they had in their, I mean, for the longest time it didn't work. So it was in kind of their main living room, formal living room area.
Yeah.
The main TV that everyone watched was kind of in that family room area, but they had like a 1950, like not 50s, like 1950 television set. And it was, set on the ground. It was, 3 feet high.
Was it the one encased in wood?
Wood.
It's huge.
Yes.
Yeah, we
yes.
had one of those.
They did, yeah. And for the longest time, it didn't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it was their first. I think it was their first television set that my mom had as a
quality
child.
piece of furniture, Clark.
It was. I mean, it created almost like a table, because it was so large. It's encased in wood. I mean, pictures were on it and stuff.
Yeah.
So, probably for my first 10 years of life, that thing was just a decoration.
It's probably the same thing. Out of the Sears catalog, everybody had. I mean, they didn't. It's not like they made a lot of that stuff.
Right. I think that was the one that literally, went off at 9:00 to the national anthem, and then you just got the bars, and then you had no more programming.
It was like 10 or 11, but yeah.
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 And then when I got to be probably, into double digits, they actually had it reworked so that it worked. And then, so I mean, I guess that was the.
Oh, somebody fixed it? I thought you were saying they had to open up the roof to crane it out of there.
No, they had that TV up until they moved out of their house. I mean, you and I watched television on that.
Yeah, I do know. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Yeah, wow. I cannot believe they still had that TV when we first started dating.
Oh my gosh, they had it
until after.
For all I know, it moved into the apartment with them. But no, I think they had that television until, 2010.
Watch it on the tube.
As my grandfather would say, watch it on the boob tube.
The boob tube.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, but that was his phrase. But because that's where my grandma would watch TV. But I mean, we would, once that thing worked, oh my gosh, that's where we'd watch Christmas movies when we were there at Christmas time, and it was right next to the Christmas tree. And that was the only thing. I mean, that was really cool. As I got older, I'm like, oh my gosh, how many televisions like that exist? And I know it was pretty expensive to actually get it to work because it didn't have working.
Yeah, you could have probably brought a new one at that point in time. I mean, I remember when we upgraded, we got an RCA.
Oh,
that was a 36-inch RCA at one point. It was huge. I mean, I thought we were living big at that point when we got that because it was, but it had to weigh 500 pounds. It was deeper than it was, wider. Those things were huge and heavy. Remember those? You'd have to get a whole other table just to set it on. Yeah. I mean, we had that one at our house, but I don't remember too many other things that our parents had. I'm sure our grandparents had a ton of crazy stuff that they eventually got rid of.
Yeah.
Like typewriters and stuff, or lawn darts, things that just don't really exist anymore in today's day and age. I'd have to think about that to see if there's any more. But that one exercise thing, I'll never forget that.
My grandparents didn't have anything quite that eccentric.
Yeah.
Shall I say? I'm not sure what area to call that. What category does that thing fit in?
Eccentric's probably a pretty good one to fit it in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ron and Lois didn't have any stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Grandma Gibbs didn't have anything like that either.
Yeah, I can't remember anything that the other side had either. That shocked me. I wasn't at their house very many times in Illinois.
Yeah.
That as an older person, because they retired so quickly down to early in my age.
Yeah.
Probably before I was 10 or right around 10 maybe. They retired down to Florida. And I feel like down there they got everything new. They got rid of all their Chicago stuff,
Yeah.
Got a boat, all that kind of stuff. I don't remember anything eccentric there. Other than they had some old swords from World War I or something like that. I thought they were.
You're like, no, I got it at Kmart, but okay.
Oh, no, they did not get that stuff at Kmart. It's made out of metal, it's steel. I mean, they have some old stuff like that.
That's really cool.
I think Jim has all that stuff now. But
that's really cool.
It was in my bedroom for a long time as a kid because it was just interesting stuff.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Nice little trip down memory lane. I would say like, other than, do we have many traditions when we are here for Thanksgiving? I don't think we have too many traditions.
Yeah, we've had to split it more now because our schedule is so busy that it's getting more and more difficult to carve time out to fly up north for that. In fact, we talked to some people, inviting people down here. I don't know if anybody's open to that, but
Yeah.
Obviously something we're willing to do. But no, we don't really have any. We don't really have any.
Yeah.
You know, because, and this is such a bad thing, because we just run such chaotic lives all the time. Even the kids love a down day.
Oh, yeah.
So when we're not like traveling to Minnesota to do it with your family, even then it's nice because then we're just kind of down, you know. But when we're at home, it's like a day off for everybody.
Yeah.
So we're usually with you in the kitchen and cooking, or we got the back, you know, movie room open. We got football on, lots of food and snacks. Really, we're just stuffing our faces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is all we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I try to prepare. I mean, it's definitely
We have a
multiple
classic,
days of,
incredible
like,
Thanksgiving
cooking and
feast.
stuff. But yeah, I cannot wait for next week to just be like a whole week off of nothing. I think maybe a couple soccer practices or something, but like nothing.
Yeah.
Sleeping late.
Yep.
Like we'll probably get to some Christmas decorations because it's a short season.
Have to do it quick.
So
Yeah, maybe even before Thanksgiving, which is fine. It's a week up. We have some time off.
Yeah.
No better time to do it. But yeah, our oldest and I will be in Phoenix this weekend.
I know.
So that'll be a quick in and out. I guess we're there Thursday through Sunday, though, so it's not as quick as I want it to be.
But that means you'll come back a little bit earlier than into the holiday break or into the Thanksgiving break. So that'll be nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll miss you.
I know.
Like it'll be really quiet here Thursday, Friday.
It's just easier to do it with one parent. Like we took two parents, left a kid behind. We went to Colorado last time, and that was almost more chaotic.
Agreed.
Because of what we had to come back into. Not that anything went bad, but there was just so much more planning and this and.
Yeah, and then at least if one person's behind, they're not getting behind on all the
it's like,
other
hey, Cece,
things.
would you mind changing that bed and doing the laundry and folding? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm like, so I'm behind by 5 days. You know, when one of us is gone, because
Can you
regardless
order groceries?
Right. Yeah, because regardless of which one of us is gone, the one who's home would then just do the other person's stuff, you know? Like, I usually do laundry, but if you were home on a weekend, you would throw laundry in and do some laundry, you know? Like, I'm not having her come home to this. Like, you would never do that.
Right.
So, it's just like, it is easier.
It is a little bit easier, but it's sad. I don't like being I'm actually longer away from the family on these soccer trips for 3 nights than I almost ever was working when I traveled for the bank.
I know.
And I didn't like that. 2 nights, I didn't like doing anything more than 2 nights.
No.
It just felt too long to be away.
Yep.
But at least I'm with part of the family.
Yeah.
But still, it's a long time to be away from. I'm a homebody.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like in Bora Bora or Italy.
Then you can be a homebody in one of those places.
That's my new home.
This is my new home. I'm going to love this new
Bora
home.
Bora, like the only one I ever almost. Bora Bora was like almost the only vacation I almost cried leaving. That was the best.
That was incredible.
Just wanted to miss the kids.
Miss the kids.
But did not want to leave that island. It's incredible.
I know. Well, we'll have to go back because.
As we're right now, we're contemplating where to take our next year's vacation.
I know. We're like,
Yeah.
That is high on the list of places the kids want to go.
Yeah. It's high on the list. I'd love to take them.
Yes.
I'll go back to the same place too. That was incredible.
It was.
Incredible.
Like, oh well. We'll figure out vacation.
Oh well.
And when we take kids, I mean, it could be Bora Bora this year. Who knows? But, yeah. Actually, to bring that back around to places that we want to like visit, like new versus revisiting a place.
Yeah.
I think most of the time where I want to revisit a place is when I still feel like there's something new there that I can do and experience. Like, I would go back to Bora Bora just to recreate that experience, but there's also other things that I still want to do there, you know?
We did everything while we were there.
I know.
That's why I'm like surprised what else there could be. But you're right, that is one. That's a good point, because there are very few things that just check the box of like such a great experience. Like, would I do that again? Yeah, I would do that again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like like we were talking about going back to the Bahamas.
Right.
You know, we were at, what was the name of that resort?
The Atlantis.
We were at Atlantis. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Now, it rained the entire time we were there.
Yes.
But we were, we I'm getting too deep into that one. That's one that I might go back to because we didn't fully get to enjoy it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because of all the rain. Hopefully it won't rain the whole time we're there this next time too.
Right.
But that's one that's like, okay, maybe. But even then I'm like, well, maybe there's somewhere else we could go. You know, there's a newer Atlantis on Nassau as well. Do we just try that one out?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But Bora Bora is one that I'm like, everybody say you want to go to Bora Bora? Let's go right back to that place.
Yeah.
No problem repeating that one.
There
is no like, well, the Maldives. Now I want to get to the Maldives.
I do too.
Which is very Bora Bora like.
Yep.
But that's more of a commitment because it feels like it's so far away.
It's a lot further.
It just seems like more of a commitment to get there.
Yeah.
But similar surroundings.
Right. But definitely at least 10 extra hours of flying.
Yeah.
You think about the geography of where they are.
What's the other Christmas movie? Bora Bora. Sexy, sexy.
Sexy, sexy.
All right, well, let's leave on that one.
All right.
All right, we got to think of our words. That's from a movie, by the way.
Yes, it is. One that we often watch at the holidays.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said speaking of holidays.
Exactly.
Movies. Okay, I had thought of a word earlier, and I forgot it.
I had a word earlier this week, too. I was like, that should be my word.
Okay, I've got my word too.
Okay.
You beat me to it on that one, but I've got it. All right. 1, 2, 3. Push
Gratitude.
through. Oh, okay.
Nice. So
Gratitude. What are you grateful for?
I feel like if I think about the last week and
this week preceding Thanksgiving.
And the week preceding Thanksgiving. Yeah, this is not actually the whole
You're so grateful.
No, I am. I think it was we had an interesting weekend because it was busy but yet productive. And we actually had some time as a family at home. There was one moment we were watching the Bronco game and we were all eating pickle chips and everyone was around and just laughing, and it was just one of those moments where I was like, just thank you. This is just, it was just so special. Those little moments, and I feel like we've had a lot of them, and especially coming into this next week, I feel like I just feel grateful.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was just the overwhelming sentiment on my heart this week.
Good.
How about you?
That's a great sentiment to feel. Yeah. But if you could feel that all the time, it'd be great because there's so much to be grateful for.
Yeah.
As I think Celine Dion sings a song about that.
She does.
It's for the next season.
Yeah.
The next holiday. Push through is, there's a lot of things that we're trying to just get through. We're almost to the holidays. Just a lot of, just steps to get through there, and until we get to that place to enjoy it. You know? So it's let's push through.
Yeah.
Push through it, and we'll get to the fun. We'll get to the fun stuff.
Yeah.
But it's those fake horizons though all the time.
Oh my gosh,
those false
yeah.
horizons.
Yes, they're
Just push
everywhere.
through and it's like, dang it.
Oh no,
There's another one.
Yeah, definitely.
But all good.
So.
All good. A couple things to take care of, and all good though.
I think so. Looking forward to some time off next week.
Yeah. Hope everybody gets some time off.
It is.
Get to enjoy it with friends and family. So, all right. Well, let's take off from here. What do you think?
All right. I think so.
All right. Thanks for joining. See you next time.
Ciao, ciao.
See ya.